Welcome to my tutorial on how to animate with Source Filmmaker. So basically, after you boot up Source Filmmaker from the Steam library, you'll be met with this. And so now basically you can create the name of your video right here. So we're gonna name it Knees Duts. And you just click create, and so now we have an issue. It says no map loaded, and you can simply fix this error by right clicking on it and clicking load map. And so basically, now you have a list of any maps you have, and you can get any maps you want out of the Steam Workshop. Most of the maps are from if you have TN2 installed or Counter-Strike. Now basically, we're going to be using this one workshop map that I use a lot in a lot of my SFMs. And so basically, it will take a long time to load, and Source Filmmaker will probably stop responding. Now this is all perfectly normal. Okay, so now that the map is loaded, you'll see that we are very far underground. Now, you can move the camera by holding left click and WASD. You can move it faster by holding shift. So basically, this is the work camera, which isn't what records anything. Usually you want to click on the plus and click new camera. And then after you click and create a new camera up here, you want to click on work camera, the little arrow next to it.
Obama!
And then you want to click change scene camera to camera 1, the name of this camera. This error reminds me that we need to click this button right here. Always click that button when you're about to animate. If you don't, it won't work. And so to move the camera, you have to actually select it up here. And then we should be able to move it. And so basically, for this animation tutorial, we're just gonna focus in on top of this random building. And so basically, you want to do all the work with the work camera, which you can switch between the scene camera just by clicking this button. And so basically, you're probably wondering, hey Chillnat, how do you spawn in a model? And also, why does the map look like the top of the building is encompassing everything? Or that the village is... something's very wrong here. Just don't look at it from that angle. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to right click here. You want to click create animation set for new model. And then you want to find the model you want to animate. And so for this tutorial, we're going to be animating Among Us. So we're gonna spawn in the sussy baka that is red. Let me just find him. Okay, now you can see that the model has spawned in a post. He's kind of fading in and out of existence, and I don't know why. I think we chose the incorrect building. Let's just reposition. Okay. Now you might be wondering if this was the very location that the famous SFM, The Fall of Donald Trump, was recorded at. And if you are wondering that, you are correct. This is the same place. So now we're going to create a new model, spawn in any Among Us. Now he's not going to fade in and out of existence because we were near the edge of the map. And so basically what you want to do now is you want to rig him as a biped sample, just by right clicking him and clicking rig. And then now after you do that, you can move him. But to move him, you want to open up the body tab and you want to click on root transform and only have root transform selected. And then you can move your camera and hold shift while holding this blue box to drop him to the nearest surface. And now we have Among Us. In Fortnite. Okay, so to animate him, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have spleen selected as your key mode. And so basically, we're gonna animate him to interact with this Hitler model I have. Okay, so this model is special. It has its own special rig that came with it from the Steam Workshop. So basically you want to select rig body and then root, and then we can move him without him having an aneurysm. Then we turn him upright. Then we place him on the ground. Oh, a little too far. We put him behind or in front of Among Us. Okay. And then, what we're going to want to do now from the work camera is we're going to want to take Among Us's arms. Usually it's not as messy as this. And so basically we're going to move Among Us's hand. We're going to rotate it normal. And then we're going to go to about 5 seconds in, around there. And we're going to just move his hand into Adolf Hitler. And then you will see that his hand will move over there over time in a perfect animation. And so basically, also with this animation, we're going to want to rotate it. So basically, to start the keyframe, you just want to select rotate or move, and you just click it. Then you go to the time you want, which we want to be right when his hand collides, and you change what you want it to be like. So if we watch the animation now, deselect everything. See, it's perfect. Now that we have Among Us kill Adolf Hitler, we need to create a death animation for Adolf. And so this can be done in a multitude of ways. But basically what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to have we're just going to want to have him just fall over. So basically we're going to take the point from when Among Us hits him, and then just a few seconds into the future, and we're going to rotate him. And so now if we watch our full animation from camera one's point of view, we're going to move this a little bit. Okay. And there you have it. That is